On today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create a gorgeous fall wreath step by step. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramonathome. I am so excited you're here today because I'm gonna show you how to create a gorgeous fall wreath step by step. Now yes, this might be a little larger than normal. However, all the steps apply to any size wreath that you might want to create. This video is going to be jam-packed with tips and tricks on how to create a gorgeous fall wreath. Now also, this is our very first video for our fall season 2020, and this season is going to be jam-packed with ideas that you will not want to miss. So if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and while you subscribe, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about all of the fall ideas coming your way. I'm going to also link up right now a playlist with all of the fall wreaths that I have done in this channel so you can check them out. Alright, so to show you how to create this gorgeous fall wreath step by step, I'm gonna take you to my storage unit and we're gonna do it there, so come with me. Alright everyone, so I'm going to show you how to create a 5-foot tall fall wreath for anywhere in your home or business. This is going to be super fun and very, very easy. And we're gonna do with all scraps that we had from past projects from last year. So I have this wreath that I used on my studio last year and it was right behind me. I'm gonna put a picture up right now so you guys can see what it looked like. It had a Merry Christmas sign right here and it had all these lights. Well, the very first thing I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and take all of the lights off and we're going to recycle them for some other projects. And to help me do that, I have my trusty wire cutters in case I need to cut any pieces. So basically I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of these lights out. As you guys can see, they were woven in very easily. It's nothing too complicated because when you put lights on a Christmas wreath, you don't want it to be too complicated. So when it's time to take them out, well, you don't struggle a lot. So basically you just want to secure them in a few places. All right, everyone, so I have taken all of the lights off this wreath. And now I want to mention this wreath actually is made with a hula hoop. Let me see if there's a section right here that I can show you. So basically what I did is I put a piece of just basic garland down the whole wreath, and then I embellished it with some fancier and more wispy greeneries. Now I do like the combination of Christmas greens with all of our fall elements that we're gonna add to it. So that's why I went ahead and I just left these garlands here, but you wanna make sure that you give them a fluff and make sure they're just a little wispier than what it is because it's been in storage for, well, for a few months now, since November. Then we're gonna separate our foliages. I have a whole bunch of foliages that we're gonna make it look very massive, but I like to start with one type of greenery first. And for that, I'm gonna start with this really pretty foliage. It's more of a green base, but it has a berry right here. So basically what you want to do is you wanna give them a curve like this, but all of the stems you're gonna curve the same way. Very important part of it. And as you can see, we're just gonna go ahead and put it right here. And using our bristles, we're gonna go ahead and attach that stem. And remember, in any floral design or in any garland and any wreath that you're making, you have to make sure that you do all going the same way. That's why that curve has to be going the exact same way right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert another one right here. And then just use some of that greenery and wrap on the stems. And I'm gonna grab yet another one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. And I'm gonna grab some of those bristles, just wrap onto some stems. And never forget to continue that shape. Now this is going to be for behind my new studio that I cannot wait to show you guys what the new studio looks like. You wanna make sure that you weave those in. There's gonna be so many layers of florals and greenery into this wreath and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. All right, grab one of your foliages, touch them like this. Let's see, I'm gonna put one more right here. Now I'm gonna go in the inside so it spills forward in just by grabbing one of these right here. And I wanna make sure that this shows right in the middle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and match the exact same thing, but now I want it to come from the bottom like this. So just go in there and attach. Like I said, I want it to be in the middle. Then I want to come from down here. So I'm basically gonna go ahead and put it from the top, like this. Attach it with a bristle. Give it a little curve. And if it sticks out from behind, just go ahead and grab that stem and secure it down with some of the bristles of the greenery. That's why it's so important to have that really basic garland on the bottom as our base. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put one more coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure it up here. And give it a little curve right here so it goes up. And all of this is going to be in the wall, and there's gonna be a focal point. Cannot tell you what it is quite yet. All right, I have one more left, so I'm gonna go ahead and just insert this guy right here. And don't forget to go in the inside as much as you go on the outside. Like that. I'm gonna grab that stem, secure right there. And as you can see, it is all the way around the wreath. So now I'm gonna see what else I have on my box. Like I said, I'm only going to use whatever I already have. I have some of this magnolia that it seems to be just enough. And then I have some of these eucalyptus. So basically I'm gonna separate it here on the floor of what we have of each, because as you know, I like to add one stem at a time. So it seems like we have some of this oak. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the oak next. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing, starting right here on the top. All right, so what I have next is some of this maple foliage. So basically I'm gonna add the maple next. Seems like I have 4 stems of the maple. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the exact same thing. And don't forget to give them a little fluff as you go. So I'm gonna start here on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and insert this guy right here, like this. Make sure you give it a fluff. Grab a bristle. And then I'm gonna grab one more of these guys. Then I'm gonna come on this side right here. Always give it that curvature so you can insert it very easily into your wreath form. Like that. And just with the bristle of your basic garland, go ahead and secure it. How pretty is this looking? Or I'm gonna go ahead and do one here on the bottom. Basically just give it that curvature so it kind of, if you insert it like this, then it all stand up like that, and that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy right here. Just go ahead and fluff it. We'll fluff all of this at the end once all of our elements are added. Let's see, I think I'm gonna add one more right here. Grab one of my bristles and secure this guy so it stays right there. Like that. All right, so now what I have is, I'm gonna leave the eucalyptus for the end just because it's going to give it a lot of wisp, but I have a lot of this material right here. So we're gonna use all of it. I'm gonna remove this box. This guy's right here. So as I mentioned, I have a whole bunch of this guy right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all of it, doing the exact same thing that I was doing. Just attaching it with a bristle. All right, you guys, as you can see, it is quite a lot of this material. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it all into the wreath, and I'll be right back with you in just 1 second to give you the next instruction. All right, everyone, so I have finished putting all of our fall foliages in, and I think it looks absolutely cute. It is ready to add some florals. I'm gonna get this a little bit closer to me. So I have picked out of my stash all of the oranges and all of the sunflower florals, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. So basically just give them a curvature like this, and you know that I like to add all of my same type of florals at the same time. So just grabbing one of these bristles, go ahead and secure that stem into place. Make sure that they all show. It is super easy. This is not done permanently because, well, it's for my studio, so there is no need to really attach them, because then I can take it apart at the end of the season and we can create something else. But it is very important that you attach all of your flowers, sunflowers and other like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add this other one up here on the top. Like that, make sure they show, make sure there's clusters of them, so that way they're more visible when it's up hanging. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one here on the bottom. I'm gonna grab yet another one of these and I'm gonna add it right here and secure it with a stem. So basically we're just making clusters of the same flower. I'm gonna add one more up here. Then I'm gonna move over to these cabbage roses and I'm gonna actually grab 2 of them and put them together like this. Then I'm gonna find a place where they're visible, like put it right here and insert both of them together at the same time. And that way there's a cluster of them. And like I said, they're more visible if they're clustered together. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one here. And make sure you secure those with some of the bristles, like that. That way they're seen together. I'm gonna add one more up here. I'm gonna grab this guy and put it right here. Let's see, we need one right here. Anytime that you need to attach securely, just grab one of those bristles, twist it on the stem, and look, it'll just stay. I'm gonna add one right here, like that. I have a few sunflower buds that I'm gonna go ahead and add, maybe right here. All right, if you are a crafter like I am and have bags and tubs of clippings, this is the perfect project where you can go through your bags of clippings and you can just go ahead and select the ones that you want to use and then find a place for them right here on your wreath. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a curvature like this. I'm gonna go ahead and insert there so it spills out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give this a curvature right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and probably put it right here, like that. We're gonna look through our bag to make sure that we have any more pretty flowers. Here's one right here. See, they would just be sitting on this bag, but we're gonna pull them all out, give them a little bit like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy right here with this, like that. So far, so good. I think it needs a touch of ribbon. I'm gonna go get it ready and I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, so I selected this really beautiful sunflower ribbon that is two-faced. This is from Shinoda Design Center. For those who don't know where Shinoda is, it's a mega super store here in San Diego, California, where they have everything that you can dream of for your crafting world. Now, I have to tell you that this is a dream come true because they have all these ribbons, all of the ornaments, all of the containers, all of the trees, and all of the things that you will need. All right, you guys, so I want you to see all of the items that I got. I should note, this is going to be a really big haul and I cannot wait to show you, but they've been really generous enough to help us with all this product. It's all for fall and it's going to be the most fabulous fall season you'll ever see. So stay tuned to see what we got. So they were really nice to provide this gorgeous sunflower ribbon that I'm gonna be working with for future projects. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just go ahead and let it drop on the floor like that. And what I like about this is because it has this really fully gingham on the back and then this sunflower right here on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and pinch right here and then I'm going to find some of those bristles and I'm gonna go ahead and secure it like that. And I just wanna go ahead and give these loops like this. So basically just go ahead and find a place to attach with one of your bristles. And the reason why I did the ribbon last is because I really wanted to show, if I would have done the ribbon first, I would have totally lost it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just swirl it around like this. So you see that brown, I'm gonna give it another big loop right here. And I'm going to attach right here. And you're gonna give it a little crinkle like this. And then I'm gonna twist one more time and I'm gonna come forward like this and I'm gonna go inside. So I'm gonna pinch right here. I'm gonna grab one of my bristles. Just gonna twist right there. So you can just see that ribbon. Okay, so I have woven all of the ribbon on one bolt into the wreath by twisting from the floral side to the gingham side. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab another bolt and I'm gonna make a huge bow to put in here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it on the floor. And I want the tails to be probably about that long. So I'm gonna go ahead and pinch right here. Now this is going to be a really massive bow because it is such a massive wreath. So the loops really need to be really huge. So if you have not seen the video where I show you how to create a bow, they're super simple. All you have to basically do is balance right here, then you pinch right here in the back, then you twist. But on this time, I do want both sides to show, so I'm actually not even going to twist. So basically just gonna pinch like this, like that, and then on the second one, you do wanna go ahead and twist so the sunflowers come back forth again. All right, so then you pinch again. You kind of measure out like this. You're gonna pinch one more time. Make sure that you're always measuring those tails. They're about the same. Perfect. So now I'm gonna let the gingham side one more time. And for this particular bow, I'm gonna use all of the bolt, so that way it's pretty thick and luscious. All right, so then I'm gonna twist one more time. So the sunflower comes forward. I'm going to go ahead and pinch right here. And I'm super excited about the fall season, you guys. I know it's super early, but since I was gonna do this wreath anyways to put it on my studio, then I decided to show you how easy it was to create something so dramatic for anywhere in your home. And if you wanted to create something similar but in a smaller scale, all you have to do is scale down the wreath form, and that way you have something a little bit more scaled down for anywhere in the home, for the door, for your patio, for whatever place you may need. All right, so I have 8 on each side. I think I can do one more right here. So I'm gonna twist. I'm gonna do one more loop like that. And I'm gonna stop right here. So then I have my wire cutters right here, and I have a zip tie. So I'm gonna zip tie all of these together. Zip ties are like the #1 tool for any crafter because look how easy it is. All you have to do is just pull really tight. Before you pull really tight, make sure that you bring this tail down a little bit and then pull like that. And so now what we need to do is we need to fluff this bow. We're gonna fluff it really good before we put it onto our humongous wreath. If you are enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think about this massive idea. Like I said, this is for my studio, so I know it is huge and there's probably no need, but the structure applies for any size wreath, really. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that this is really well fluffed out, like this, and that both sides of the bow show. All right, so now I have some wire right here on my pocket. So I'm gonna cut probably about 1 foot or 2, because at this point you wanna have a lot of it. You don't wanna run out of wire. I'm gonna drop the rest of the spool on the floor. Then I'm gonna go through that center loop, and I'm gonna go all the way to the back, and I'm going to attach this bow right here, right in here. Make sure that you go all the way to the back. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna give it a fluff. I'm gonna take it into the studio. I'm gonna install it and I will show you exactly what it looks like. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, as you can see, creating a gorgeous and massive fall wreath was super easy. And if you look at this wreath, you would never know that it started with a hula hoop ring and some Christmas garland. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I love the way it looks right here in my brand new studio. By the way, what do you guys think about the new studio? I absolutely love the way this looks, and I cannot wait for you guys to see all of the full ideas that I have prepared for you this fall season 2020. I really hope you are as excited as I am. So be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know what are the things that you are most excited about 2020 and ideas for things that you would want me to see. I'm telling you, we're gonna be doing some wreaths, centerpieces, lanterns. I'm gonna show you how to set the table. We're gonna do some home decorating. I'm gonna give you a tour of my house for the very first time, and I really hope you will come back for every single video. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, this is the right time to do it. Hit that subscribe button, and if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on and invite your friends to come and join us here at Ramon at Home, because it's going to be a lot of fun. That's all I have for today, and if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna link up a playlist with all of the reels that I have done here on the channel, or you can watch more videos right now. Consider subscribing, and until next time, bye.